Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at my vintage deck. Many of you asked me recently, can you show us your vintage deck please? And of course I can, I'm always happy to show off my vintage deck. This is why I actually started buying old cards, because I wanted to complete this deck in a certain way. And it changed a bit over time. I think I even got a video up in which it is a little different, but still very similar. I call it the Guardian Beast deck because it's built around Guardian Beast from Arabian Nights, and I love that card, and I got a playset. I'm very happy with that. We're gonna have a look at the lands first, but folks, please, if you enjoy my content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and maybe even consider to become a Patreon or channel member. I don't push this stuff too often, but I see recently that especially hitting the like button is a thing that I need to push a bit more, because it helps the video and it helps the channel. 4 underground seas here, folks. Yeah, let's have a look at the deck now. Enough self-promotion, but it has to happen sometimes. You understand that, right? Underground Seas, and then Badlands. This is red, black, and Underground Seas obviously are black, blue. And once I show you the third color, you will see what colors the deck consists of. Like I said, it's built around Guardian Beast, and it's a fun deck. It's not a competitive deck, but I win some matches. A friend of mine has a vintage deck as well, and I can compete. Of course, Volcanic Islands here, very nice. I love these. Most of these, I think, even not all of these, maybe I have from back in the day. As many of the cards you will see here are still part of my collection from the old days, the old Magic the Gathering days. So I did not buy all this stuff recently. That's simply not possible for me. I'm not a rich guy, but I got some cool cards, and I'm very happy with those. And it took 30 years, so I can't complain. Pathways are part of my mana base as well. You see the 12 dual lands here. It's one of those days. It's late, folks. I had a long day at work and I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to bring you this video because I'm very enthusiastic about my vintage deck. I had some pathways here, and I actually had 2 of each of the 3 colors, but I think I have to and I want to downsize it to 1 of each, and that brings us to like 15 more or less normal lands that give me any colors. And what I want to add here is the Mishra's Workshop. I do have the complete Antiquity set of 4 Mishra's Workshop, but these 4, I think that's a German Chronicles with black borders here. The other ones is like 4th edition or something. There's even an English one. This one, folks, this is. There's a reason why this card is in the deck and this playset is in the deck. I played this without sleeve for years because, yeah, we put Mishra's workshop, Mishra's Factory. I wanted to say, of course. Why did I say workshop? We put Mishra's Factory in a lot of decks, and look at this. This has seen better times, but it's part of my collection since the beginning, since 94, 95, and I have played with this playset a lot. So I think considering what I need, and considering that I also have some mana fixes still to show you, the 4 Mishra's Factories are a good part for this deck. I like this deck. I still play it sometimes, very rarely nowadays since the prices have gone up, but I think the last time I actually played it was 2021, so 2 years ago, and since then I've put a lot of these cards in the binder to see if I can complete my unlimited set. Tolarian Academy, I got a lot of artifacts in here. Even the Mishras would count as artifacts. I think that's a good addition, and the Library of Alexandria is a good addition as well, because it might be the case that I often have 7 cards and it delivers a colorless mana. Anyways, I love that card. The The library is one of my favorite Arabian Nights cards. Another mana fix, of course, is the Soul Ring. This is a German alpha. Yes, I know it's called German first edition. I don't care. It's my fucking channel. I always say German alpha. I always said German alpha, and I will always say German alpha. It's beautiful, and it is with me since I opened it in a German alpha starter deck. Yes, German alpha. For the hundredth time. I love these kind of cards, and I like to put them in my old deck. So we got like 12 duels, 4 with the Soul Ring of the Pathways, so that's 16. We got 4 Mishras, that's 18. And then we got the 20 with the library and the Tolarian Academy. Yeah. And of course, if you have them, put them in a deck. Why not? I'm going to put the 5 Moxes in here as well, because I think they should be part of every vintage deck. Yeah, I think it's just good fun putting them in here and just playing a Mox once you play against another player with a vintage deck. And I'm not taking this deck to any LGSs or whatever. Obviously, it's normally not even available in this form. But yeah, this one, of course, has to be added as well. The Black Lotus, really nice one. Definitely not mint, but it's in nice condition for my purposes and my collection. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is my mana base. And that brings us to 25, 26, I think. Yeah, could be. Like, that's 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 28 cards. Nice one. So, yeah. This is the mana base for the vintage deck. And I think it's quite an impressive mana base. I like it. I love it. And now to the actual idea of the deck. I love Guardian Beast. I have this play set since I started the channel, actually. I never had it back in the day, and it was one of the first sets I bought. I think for all 4 of them, I paid about, even then, like 2020 or whatever, I paid about 800, 900 bucks. I don't know for sure, but something around that amount. And I always wanted to have this card, and for me that was the start of it all with the channel and everything, and I love it. And it opened up like a new obsession with Magic the Gathering again. This one here is part of the combo. Wishclaw Talisman. Of course, if you don't know it, it's an interesting card. You put it on the battlefield. It enters the battlefield with 3 counters. You can tap 1 colorless and tap the Wishclaw Talisman to search a card in your library, and then it goes over to your opponent. But the Guardian Beast says, no, it's mine. I'm guarding it. And that's why you can keep the Wishclaw Talisman and search for more cards next round once it's untapped. And if you've got multiple Wishclaw Talismans, that's good fun. You can just search whatever you need in your deck and look for the kill condition. And yeah, that's how this deck works. So my Guardian Beast is protecting my artifacts and the Wishclaw Talisman, which of course is also an artifact. And I'm protecting my Guardian Beast with mana drains. I would have loved to put 4 Legends mana drains in here, but I simply don't have them anymore. I used to have them back in the day. I don't know what happened to them. I think I even got 2 play sets, or had 2 play sets. These are some of these. I still have my my Force of Wills, and there's 1 German one in there, but that's from back in the day as well. And that's fine. I don't mind. These 4 I somehow never got rid of. Why I got rid of my mana drains, I don't know. Maybe I was angry because they reprinted it or whatever. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Still, I would love to get 4 Legends mana drains for this deck here. So yeah, protecting my Guardian Beast, protecting a kill condition or whatever. And yeah, we'll come to the kill condition in a second. It's not a very easy kill condition, but in general I think it's kind of nice. Some fixers as well. Time Walk here. Let's start with this one. Of course, perfect for every deck. You can use it in an extra round for 2 mana. It's just too good. Ancestor as well. To me, the best card in the game. 3 cards for 1 mana. That's just fantastic. Copy artifact, just to copy whatever I want. Either like a mana base or a Wishclaw Talisman or one of the other artifacts I will still show you. Yeah, I'm putting the Demonic Tutor in here. I know I got tutors with the Wishclaw Talisman, but it doesn't hurt to have a cheap extra tutor. It never hurts. Then, how do I actually kill my opponent, except for the Mishra's Factories and the Guardian Beasts themselves? I got a wonderful Mint Alpha Disintegrate. This is one of the cards that could actually kill my opponent. And I got a wonderful German Alpha Fireball here, Feuerball. And these 2 cards normally should, at a certain point, with all the mana I have and with the mana drains, easily be able to kill my opponent. Backup kill condition next to the Guardian Beasts and the Mishra's Factories is Ugin. I think is also good for excessive mana from the mana drain. I like that it has like different possibilities, but you can always ping your opponent if you want to get rid of some life he might have left. I also have yeah, these are pretty nice, I think. So it's not too complicated. Also have this one, Yogmoth's Bill. Just if some of my kill conditions or cards I need are in my graveyard, I can just play everything again, and that is very nice, of course. I think this is a very strong, very underrated card, especially in a vintage deck. You can just replay everything. It's crazy. You could even replay like stuff like the Black Lotus or whatever, which would be pretty cool, of course. So this one in here to get something back for eventually a kill or something else I need. Last part of the kill condition is 2 Cruel Ultimatums. I might bring it down to 1, but for now I have put in 2. It's not the last part of the kill condition. You see the lightning bolts in the corner as well, but those are more like to get rid of stuff. I can't counter everything, of course. So Cruel Ultimatum is probably a pretty good one. And Crosis's Charm here is definitely a card that is valid for multiple purposes. So yeah, I might bring that down to 2. For now I have 3 in here, which helps me get rid of a lot of stuff I can't counter. And so yeah, last thing is the force of will, the Wheel of Fortune. Force of will we already talked about. Will, you know, yeah, that's what got me confused. Wheel of Fortune here. Perfect first opening hand for me would be a Lotus and some mana and the Wheel of Fortune and maybe a Mox or so and whatever, a Lightning Bolt I can cast, and then just play the Wheel of Fortune after I played everything and draw 7 new cards. That would be awesome. 4 Lightning Bolts revised. These are in my collection since the beginning as well. I think one of these is literally from my first revised starter box I bought, which was the first Magic the Gathering product I bought. Yeah, I'm nostalgic about this shit. I could put in an unlimited one, but no. This is the playset. This is the playset that accompanied me for years, won me many tournaments and matches in general, and that's why these need to be in here. So yeah, that's it. And if we look at it, it's like interesting. It's not too strong, of course, I know, but it's good fun with the Guardian Beast. People will be like, yeah, give me a Wishclaw Talisman. No. I had that literally, and people like reading the card 5 times and like, yeah, shit, yeah, that's a good one. And then I just search for whatever I need and hopefully accumulate enough mana with my mana base here, and the mana drains to just fireball you, disintegrate you, and maybe yeah, let the Ugin or the Lightnings or the Cruel Ultimatum do the rest, you know. So that's 28 cards. Then we got 8 here and 8 here. That's 16. That's 44. Then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 16 and 18. So that's 44 and 18. That's, oh, that's 62. That means I miscalculated. Okay, then I have to get rid of 2 cards. At least 1 Crox's Charm and 1 Cruel Ultimatum, like I just said. I think these are the first 2 to go. Brings us down to 60 cards. And I normally always play 61 cards. Yeah, now let's have a quick look. Yeah, that should be okay like this. I normally play 61 cards, which is a strange habit because back in the day we didn't want to die of card draw, and there were like strange decks like stasis shit and whatever that didn't let you do anything, and sometimes you lost because you didn't have any cards anymore. And if you had 61 cards, you had 1 more than the opponent, and maybe you were saved. Doesn't matter. Strange obsession or strange how do you call it? Strange superstition. That was the word I was looking for. But there's 1 card I'm still missing, which is the Time Twister. Of course, this is missing in this deck, and then for me the deck more or less would be complete. It could be changed a bit here and there, of course. It's not perfect, but it's, like I said, it's a deck for fun. Let me know what you think about the Let me know what you think about the deck, folks. If you stayed until the end, our code word in the comments is Yoda. If you watched the whole video, just mention Yoda in your comments, and then I know you watched the whole video. Regulars on the channel know, now you know as well. I would really like to hear if you have some stuff that might improve the deck. And again, it doesn't matter that it's not perfect, but it's a flavorful deck, and it revolves about a very cool card, or it's built around a very cool card, the Guardian Beast, and to me that's the most important thing. It's just fun, and how often do I get to play these kind of decks? Still, it's you can count it on one hand, I think, with the fingers on one hand. Is that an English expression? Yeah, we're at 17 minutes, so my English it's getting better and better. That was sarcasm. I hope I can complete the deck with the Time Twister very soon, and I'm not sure because I don't see them pop up a lot. And when I do, then it's like a couple of $1,000, which I can't afford. It is what it is. We'll see, folks. Stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Thanks so much for listening. I appreciate it. Bye bye.